Willie D Live.
What's up, family? This woman has gone viral for hopping on social media and having the nerve to tell the world she don't have conversations with men she don't know for free. Family, boy. First of all, fellas, let me speak to y'all. You do not have to be upset with this woman. It's her opinion. It's the way she lived her life. There will be some sucker out there who is going to accommodate her. If he like it, we love it, right? She's talking about what she likes. And that's the thing, when we get to talking about what we like in relationships, others should really not be offended if they don't plan to fill the void. If they're not up for the task, they should not be offended by it. What gets me about this woman is there are young girls out there who really don't have direction. They're looking for guidance. And they may see her and think she's cute. They may see her and see that she looks like she got it going on, you know. She got nice clothes on, you know, got her hair done well or whatever. She got a nice car, got a nice home. Ooh, I want that. Well, how do I get it? Well, girl, this is what you do. Charge them for your time. And see, that right there is problematic because relationships should not be transactional. In other words, I'll do something for you as long as you do something for me. See, let me tell you something, fam. If it actually worked, I would be like, yeah, do it, man, do it. That's what works. That's what works. But it's not working. It's really not working. Relationships these days are harder to maintain. Relationships are so toxic now that toxicity is normal. It's actually normalized. People think that you're supposed to argue and fight, like physically fight in relationships. They believe that that's part of being in a relationship. Some people feel like if he don't go upside my head or she don't go upside my head, they don't love me. It's madness. So the woman said that she been getting these DMs from these different dudes, and this one dude kept DMing her, so she kept them on red. So finally, she messaged back and said, hey, I'm on my way to get a shampoo, get my hair done. You gonna contribute to that? And the dude was like, oh, so he writes back. She said he writes back this long message. He goes on and on. And he said, oh yeah, okay, I see what type of woman you are now. And she said, and she was offended. Like, yeah, that's, well, you know, hey, no problem, thank you. And we're going about my business, right? She justified the request for money compensation by saying that she spends money on her hair and her makeup. It costs money she has a nice body and she pays for it. She has a gym membership, she pays for that. And she has to keep her body up. She has an acre of land. She says she has a house and stuff like that. And she have to pay for these things. And this is why if a man wants to talk to her, he should pay for those things. This don't quite add up to me because she's not a lawyer. You know, usually you pay for a lawyer's time, right? Or you pay for a consultation. You pay for a therapist's time, right? People that charge by the hours. People who have a profession. It's a profession. I went to school. I got educated. I even got a degree. Look here. I deserve for you to pay me by the hour for my time. You want this consultation? You want this game? You want this information? Pay me for my time. So usually if somebody's paying you for your time, they're getting something out of it. You know, that there's an exchange, right? uh, for the services. So what service is she providing to be paid? You know? And is it a flat fee or is it by? This is wild to me. And this is not an indictment on all women. So fellas, y'all should not go into the comments and go crazy attacking all women. This is specifically this type of chick, this type of mindset, right? That's the problem with people like her. She talks tough. She acts tough. She acts like she's this cold-hearted individual, whatever. Somebody hurt her along the lines. She got hurt, whatever. She didn't recover. Let me tell you something, fam. If you're over 20 years old, especially 30 years old, you've probably been hurt at least once in a relationship. At least once you've been hurt. You probably had your heart broken. We've all been there. We fall down, but we get up. And we do not make people who come into our lives, new people come into our lives, pay for the transgressions of old people who was in our lives. That doesn't make sense. Think about it, fam. Okay, I rent, let's say, a house. The last tenant ran off and owed me 6 months of rent. Just took off. And by the way, trashed my house. Left me with $10,000 worth of damages. So now a new tenant wants to move in. And I tell the new tenant, look, if you want to come in here, you got to pay for these damages that the other person did. And you got to give me 6 months. That's 6 months back rent that the other person ran off. Come on, fam. We should not be making new people who come in our lives pay for the mistakes of old people who were in our lives. And when you do that, you actually do yourself a disservice more than you do anybody. Hurt people hurt people. But check this out. Hurt people typically hurt themselves more trying to hurt other people. Yeah, you heard it here first. Hurt people usually hurt themselves more trying to hurt other people. Let me tell you something, fam. This type of chick would not even be on my radar. See, first of all, she ain't even that cute to be talking the way she talking. That's first and foremost. Yeah, she not even that cute to be talking the way she's talking. And even if she was, I've turned down dimes many, many, many times. Many times. Because while, your looks, looks are the first thing that attracts us in many cases with relationships. We get attracted to what somebody look like. But after that, what I want to know immediately after that, especially if I'm considering dating you, what kind of person are you? That's what I want to know. What kind of person are you? Even when I'm dealing with associates, man, it's so many people I met that's loaded, got just a whole bunch of money, and I don't want nothing to do with them. I don't want to be around them at all because they're just not good people. They're not good people. I'd rather eat crumbs with bum and whoever decides to hook up with her, they are in for a rude